What's up, guys? First, I'd like to start off with a shout out to Chris because his last blog post for colitis was called Relax, and that was the technical theme of this week's training, trying to relax all the muscles of the body as much as possible in the starting position, because we are not powerlifting where we're doing some 10-second squat or pull. Each of the movements happens in about 1 or 2 seconds with many transitions in between. So any unnecessary tightness is just going to, slow you down and not let the movement be as fluid and natural as it could be. As my lovely athlete, like Jenny likes to say, twerking is a power move, and you can't twerk well if you are all tight in your low back. So that's what I was working on this week. Not super happy with most of these reps because I was aiming for powers, and you can see a lot of them are being caught in full depth. So that's something that I'm going to need to continually work on moving forward. So that's good because it's been a while since I've done power snatches. Obviously, because I was progressing in my weights relatively linearly, which was a good thing. But yeah, that prevented me from working on proper timing. So it'll be good to incorporate them in my training again. Most of these are about 155 to 160, and here's my PR snatch pull at 345. I could literally feel all of the energy being drained out of my body as I was pulling it through the floor. So yeah. Here's some clean and jerks around 205, I believe. Kind of inconsistent. I had I think 2 misses for the day. Again, I could probably be a bit more over the bar. I was focusing on just keeping my back straight and relaxing, but that threw off my starting position a little bit, and the cleans felt heavier than normal. I feel like I should be able to power clean all of these, but yeah, you can see a lot of them are being caught low, which is, it's whatever, but yeah, you can see like I'm just a tiny bit forward on each of these jerks, so likely going to have to perfect a little bit more on the dip and drive. At the end, I throw in a couple of jerk dips because I'm too pussy to actually jerk from the rack, so I just do partial movements and call it assistance work. So here, I think I did a much better job of relaxing and controlling the movement. Again, the balance is slightly behind of where I would want it, but the movement looks a lot more free than normal, so that was a good thing. These were just power doubles at 135 and 145 at the end. Really trying to control the pull and get a good lockout, but stuff like that can always be improved. Moving forward, main things are going to be, again, keeping the body relaxed, balancing in the proper position near the front of the foot, and yeah, so snatches seem pretty close to being where I want them to. I suspect cleans are going to be a bit tougher, although watching all of the China nationals the past 2 weekends has been quite inspiring. So, thankfully Lou has redeemed himself, and I can stop hating him and wearing his shirt with pride once more. So yeah, just to finish up the vlog, a couple sets of jerk dips. This is 245, I think, and then the next one is 275. But yeah, alright, I'll see you guys next week.
No reason to want to. I like coming out like a time like this.
I just realized the problem doing squats.
What?
I'm really fucking.
Well, grab it to 2.5.